Hello, this is OldTotalWarrior. Welcome to part 4 of my Let's Play Rome Total War campaign as Dacia. On the last turn, or last part I should say, we took Larissa and Luvavum, and just before starting this turn, I've moved the capital to buy the Zora. That'll give me an extra 300 or 400 denarii a turn in revenue. So let's begin the next turn, which is, I believe, turn 8. Senate, trade rights. We'll give you maps. You give us some money. These guys are really don't like to give money. Let's ask for 500. Okay, good. Usually what you get from them is a no. Germany. And maps and ask for 1,000. Excellent. Now that's Germany, which means I should send my diplomat not to Germany but down towards Gaul. Alrighty. Julia are at war with Carthage. Oh, that means they've come down there and attacked Corollis. Where's my diplomat? There. They're the diplomats that they just talked to that city. So let's move this guy down this way. I head over here towards this Gallic town. I want to build a watchtower up here. Keep an eye on the Germans. When he comes back, we'll move this army down to the south. General. I'd like to know where all the Dacians are. They should have a much bigger army by now. Let's move him around here. See if we can find an army somewhere. We're temporarily on Thracian territory. General. Let's move him here. Little watchtower. It doesn't really go very far. Keep an eye on the Brudii. Or whoever is over there. Greek diplomat. Now here. I want to come down and attack Corinth before that army gets too big, because they're going to add a militia hoplite every turn. I'm going to assume he's going to attack either Corinth or Athens. Whichever one he attacks, I'll attack the other one. Hopefully he doesn't turn around and attack me. Doesn't have a big army, it only has one hoplite. And peasants. Don't know what this is, but are they moving? I don't know which way those troops are going. They're coming or going. Where's my spy?
At your service. At your
Okay, he's in Corinth. Try to get him trained up a bit. And I think that's that turn. Do a bit of retraining there. What's most worth building? Well, Hurl of Heroes. I have to build that. Makes the rest of my decisions easier. I'll go to these mines. These are good mines, so I'll build those. How good is this port? It's not a very good port. And let's spend the rest of the money on stuff. Okay, get our first chosen swordsman. And maybe a little bit of retraining here. Not enough. Let's do that instead. On to turn 9. A lot of people do not take advantage of this free money from trade deals. It adds up. Try again. You're annoying. Wow. Spain. Everybody's at war with Carthage.
Can I be of service?
People.
Unable to move.
That's too bad. Alright, come up here.
March.
Build the watchtower.
Build tower.
And come back.
Forward.
Lots of diplomats there.
Yes.
Get off Dacian territory, or Thracian territory. There's some Brudii army. It's just a couple of units.
Yes.
Come down here.
Move.
Okay, now they are... It's interesting. Now he's down to 34% there.
General. Lord. Orders. Orders.
Make sure we can attack.
Splitting the troops. Move. Attack. Besieging settlement. Settlement under siege. Orders. Forward. Attack. Settlement under siege.
Okay,
Yes.
let's bring you down here.
Move out. Unable to move. Chief.
Thank you.
March.
That should be enough. So real quick turns if I don't have a battle because there's just really not that much going on yet. Is that it for this turn already? Move the spy, move the diplomat. Well, I've got you to move.
Move out. March. No more moves.
Okay. Road give me any trade? No. No trade. Traders just are not that much. They're a precursor to markets so you can get spies, but traders on their own, they are usually not worth any much. Not in my opinion worth getting. And clearance is always pretty good because that brings in 50 to 70, depending on the weather. I have to remember to retrain those guys at the end. And I think that's because of the temple. Or at least part of that is. And do that there. Getting one of those every turn. There we go. For 9. See if we get money from them. Excellent. There's a Gallic army.
Lord. Move out. No more moves.
Not sure which way they're headed.
General! General! Chief! 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 Move! Forward! Unable to move.
Okay, you still happy? I'll just chance that they're not moving at me.
Yes. Build tower.
Oh, there we are. There they are. And there they are. I knew there'd be Thracian armies somewhere.
Unable to move.
See, these barbarian mercenaries are terrible, and they're basically the same as my regular army. So 410, 7-4-10. So there's really no point in getting those. And they're hardly ever is. I don't bother getting those guys anymore because they're just really bad.
Yes. March. Orders. Forward. Yes. Move. No more moves.
Okay, not much going on over there with the Brudii. There's some Greeks marching around. It looks like that general's dropping off troops. And he's still sieging.
Lord.
Let's take Corinth.
Attack.
Three militia hoplites and a general. Now that I'm getting good infantry,
How terrible it must be to face us, the sons of the wolf and the bear. My orders.
now that I'm getting good infantry, consider taking on the Germans. Or I mean, not the Germans, the Greeks. So a better chance of standing up to their hoplites. So they've got some guys on the walls, just one unit. You guys get up there. You guys get there. And up there.
The siege ladders are in place. Now there will be sword work aplenty.
Get my archers in place.
Our warriors have driven the enemy from his own walls. The way to victory is open.
Take control of this gateway. We now have these towers. So now we can start shooting in these hoplites. Those guys didn't really. They didn't check. I guess those guys have been in some fighting. Get those guys sandwiched. Get down here and grab this tower. Where are the archers? Okay, they're coming up. You guys can get down here. Okay, this is that layout. I don't need you probably any further back than there. Well, what happened to the hoplites? Okay, the hoplites are all dead. Let's grab that tower. Let's get these archers up here. And you guys can come. You can stay right there. You're good. Enjoying the towers and slaughtering those hoplites. We're doing well. Might as well get down here. We can put our archers down there. That'll annoy them to come charging out. You guys can come down here. The other archers.
Mercenaries.
Should be able to release there. There we go. Okay. I think they need to be further back. Okay. Coming out of the town square. They're getting shot. Well, they were. If they go back, they'll get shot again. So it creates a real problem. So who came out? That's the general's bodyguard. That's why I got these hoplites. They'll stand up a little bit better to generals.
The enemy king
Although
Truly, all his people are cowards, and he is just the greatest of them all.
Lose a lot of guys. War bands would have not stood up to that at all. Get formed up again. And the militia hoplites are the mercenary Stop. Okay, he's dead. You guys get up there. Mercenary hoplites are better than the militia hoplites, although they're nothing to brag about.
We need fight no more.
Okay.
We shall rule our land by conquest.
Where are my generals? I know I one in Larissa. I think that's it, just Larissa. That gives me the enslavement bonus. And this is a great wonder. That's 20%. And Macedon is gone on turn 10, I think. Excellent. Let's give Sparta a chance to take that city. That way I don't have to fight both those armies. And gives me a chance to build up troops a little bit more.
Orders? Awaiting your command. Yes, master. Unable to move.
At your service. Anything.
Sometimes even on 100% you'll get an improvement in the spy. That's pretty rare, but I think I did see it once. Another quick turn, but I think 3 quick turns adds up to a video, so let's just finish this off. We've grabbed Corinth. No temples there either. Interesting. Happy cities. 10 more years, that city will have a plague. 256 BC is a plague year. All this increased happiness is because of the capture of Corinth. Actually says 30% here. And that's because of a temple, I believe. All right, let's think of what was worth building. Might consider do that so it won't keep annoying me. Start linking our little empire with roads. That's not going to have any walls. just a palisade. Is that going to matter for this guy? It says light. Okay. Well, we'll see. Two more turns. Another archer there. Spy. How good's that port going to be? Pretty good, but not great. I can wait a turn. Let's retrain. And I think I retrain again, Larissa. Yeah, because see, he's being retrained because that is upgrades light weapons. Okay, so I'm going to end up with a better chosen swordsman. So that ends part 4. Not terribly exciting, but we did take Corinth and wipe out the Macedonians. Thanks for watching. Post any questions or comments on YouTube.